Hello, this is Carrie from I Like Reddit. Welcome back to my channel. We have 3 stories today from the r/entitled parents subreddit. Let's begin. In our first story, entitled mom brings along her kid to work unannounced. Background. My company sets up booths at a carnival. We engage several part-timers to assist at the carnival. The part-timers are required to go around the carnival grounds to distribute flyers, share information, and direct visitors to our booth. The story. On the day of the carnival, after setting up, I met with the part-timers to prepare for the day. Out of all the part-timers, only entitled mother was late. She mentioned she would be 15 minutes late, but was closer to an hour. As we couldn't wait, I briefed the others and deployed them for the day. When EM arrived, she had a kid in tow, 5 to 6 years old. Due to the job nature, we can't have her lugging a kid around while working. EM knew this. EM. My husband couldn't handle kid, so I had to bring her along. Me. I can't have you working with your kid. EM. It's not my problem. If you don't like it, get someone to watch over her. My colleague, C, who was watching this unfold, offered to watch over her kid. He was only required to help out during the start and the end of the carnival, so was entirely free during the event. I thought, alright, since he was free. C. I can watch over her, get her some food, watch some shows, play some games, but you'll need to pay me. EM. Whatever, but I'm not paying you for your time, only for the kid. C. Grinning. Sure. I was flabbergasted. C told me not to worry. He had a plan. Once EM started working, C brought EM's kids systematically through every single booth throughout the entire carnival. It was a kid's dream come true, and I believe her best day ever. Whatever she wanted to eat, C bought. She saw a lot of shows and won many prizes. Since C had a staff pass, he didn't need to pay for the shows, only for the kid. At the end of the carnival, when we were clocking the hours worked, EM had the nerve to insist to be paid full even though she was late for almost 1 hour. She said that because of various reasons, mainly due to her kid, she would have been early. She was ranting, and I don't really pay any attention, as I was tired and I don't decide on the pay, but it was about how I will never understand as I don't have kids, and how she deserves it because she was a mother. My manager nearby winked at me and took over. He said he was very pleased with the day's sales and how we are very supportive of her and we should give kids the best. He told her not to worry about the hours she worked and EM would be paid in full. After hearing this, not even a single thanks from EM, and she declared in a loud voice, "At least someone understands." She had this condescending and victorious look in her face. Thankfully, it didn't last long. The sucker punch for EM was that EM's kids spent roughly $100, and with EM's pay at $15 an hour for 8 hours, equal $120, she made a whopping $20 for the whole day. C made a point to keep track of expenses, receipts, tickets, stubs, etc., and took tons of photos. Of course, EM threw a fit, but with the amount of evidence and her daughter vouching for all the fun she had, EM had no case except, "I'm not paying for this," grabbed her daughter, and stormed off. We look forward on payday when we issue her a check of $20 after subtracting the amount her daughter spent. She thought she was going to get a free babysitter. Boy, was she wrong. I bet she won't be bringing her kid back to work anymore. In our next story, entitled parent wants me to give up time with my girlfriend to play with her son. So I was walking in the park with my girlfriend and we see a mom and her little son playing on the playground. There was no one else on the playground, but we thought it was cute to see this. As we walked by, the mother comes over and asks if I would go and play with her son as there's no one on the playground but them. I politely tell her no because I'm spending time with my girlfriend and we are trying to get to an ice cream shop before it closes for the night. So we begin to walk away and all of a sudden EM shouts, "Hey, you're ignoring me." We just keep walking and she shouts, "I will sue you and your family if you don't come and play with my son this instant." At this point, I just want to get out of there. to spend a relaxing evening with my girlfriend, so we just keep walking. We hear someone running up to us, and there is EM panting and screaming at us. "Look, my son is in danger, and it's your fault that I had to leave him on the playground because you won't play with him." To which I calmly reply, I hate to say this, but it's actually your own fault that you left your son unattended at the playground to chase after some random couple who you don't even know, just so they'll play with your son even after we firmly said no. Then she quickly stomps back over to her son and leaves us to enjoy our evening. We still joke about it to this day. In our final story, no, I won't move from my reserved seat. Your child is 23 and doesn't need to sit with you. So this isn't going to go down in entitled parent folklore, but it happened to me yesterday and I just needed to share it somewhere. This is a standard EM, EK, and me tale. I was traveling on the train yesterday afternoon, back from seeing some friends. I was basically traveling the entire length of the route, with a journey around 9 hours going over 450 miles north, so a long time. I had a reserved seat for the whole journey, with the seat next to me switching from being reserved for some of the journey for an hour or two, then being vacant. At around hour 6 of my journey, the train was becoming very busy with families going home from day trips out. The next stop saw the person sitting next to me depart, and a woman who was looking and acting as if the group of scraggly students, like me, and families with little ones were far beneath her, got on with a woman who looked like my age, who were both looking around for a seat. The older woman, hereafter EM, saw the space next to me and made a beeline for it, with the other woman, EK, in tow. This is the conversation that followed. EM: "Hi, I think you're in my daughter's seat." Me: "Oh, really? I'm pretty sure this is the seat I reserved. Doesn't it say so on the display?" The train I was on had an automatic display saying whether or not the seat was reserved. My seat said it was reserved from my departure station to my arrival, while the seat next to me said it next became reserved at the station about an hour away. EM: "No, the screen's gone off. These are the seats for me and EK. Now move." At this, I got out of my seat to look at the screen, which still said it was reserved, and quickly sat back down. Me: "Nope. Still says it's my seat. The seat next to me seems to be free for a while if one of you want to sit down." EK: "Why can't you just move? We're probably traveling further than you anyway." Me: "Sorry, but I'm not gonna move." EM, raising her voice to attract the attention of others: "I can't believe you won't have the dignity to let me sit next to my child. She can't just go and sit on her own." Me to EK: "How old are you?" EK: 23. Probably older than you. You should really do what I say." I'm 21, and look it. Me: "Seriously? I won't move from my reserved seat. Your child is 23 and doesn't need to sit with you." I was feeling petty, and so rose my voice to mimic EM's when saying this. EM: "That's it. We're getting the staff. I will not be spoken to like this by a child." With that, both left the carriage, and I didn't hear anything from any members of staff or anyone else, though a lovely little old lady who was sitting across from me said that she would probably have sworn like a sailor at EM and EK if they had spoken to her like that when they had gone out of earshot. The icing on the cake was when the train stopped around half an hour later, so 2 stops after EM and EK got on. I saw them both getting off and walking up the platform. It took everything not to give them a little wave as they skulked past. Wow, I guess entitled parents never stop babying their little angel. That's all for today. Links to the original Reddit post will be in the description. If you liked my video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.